A major federal problem now putting a squeeze on small town resources. The feds reporting an increase in immigration-related stash house raids.
Most happening in rural areas. Channel 5's Trace and Bragg in our studio with more on how they're adapting.
The Escobares Police Department acknowledges they aren't the biggest department in the valley. They're looking into the community to wear uniforms part-time. Growing up just minutes from the U.S.-Mexico border, you see a thing or two. Brandon Perez says those with illegal intentions are closer than you may think.
There's people that smoke and all that bad stuff that's around here. To be honest, it's kind of a small police department with all the crime and everything.
Well, last week, that small department made a big bust. The Escobares PD busted a stash house. 24 people in the country illegally were inside. Noel Escobar is Escobares' mayor and municipal judge. He tells us small cities like his all share one thing in common.
Safety is an expensive proposition, an expensive program.
Escobar says overcoming that hurdle is a daily pursuit. It's what he feels he owes the just over 3,000 residents of his community. Escobar says he couldn't tell us exactly how many officers are under his command for security reasons, but he did admit the number is low. Mayor Escobar tells us a portion of the jurisdiction of his department is right here, roughly 3 miles along the Rio Grande River. Several officers escorted us to the river. Their hands stayed on their guns, ready for anything. Moments later, we witnessed a failed smuggling attempt. Criminal activity, a common sight here. Escobar says they use what little manpower they have to fight back.
Those people work with us on their days off, on their time off, on weekends. They certainly do help and augment our police work here.
Escobar says some are school teachers, others may be bus drivers. When they step into the police uniform, they have one focus in mind: protecting their community. He adds the department's part-timers are a big reason there's always a police presence in Escobares.
I'm mighty glad of our guys, what they're doing and do day to day.
Those teachers and bus drivers are all licensed peace officers. Escobar says state and federal law enforcement also add to the protection in the city. He says fighting the criminal element is a team effort. In the studio, Trace and Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.